Once upon a time, in a kingdom blanketed by endless forests and sparkling rivers, there lived a young princess named Snow White. She was the daughter of a kind and gentle queen, whose love for her daughter was boundless, and her beauty was said to rival the brightest stars in the night sky. Snow White grew up with her mother's tender guidance, learning kindness, patience, and the joy of seeing goodness in everyone. Her laughter was a melody that brought happiness to all those around her, and her heart overflowed with compassion for the poor, the sick, and the lonely. But happiness, as it often does, proved fragile. Snow White's mother passed away when she was only a child, leaving a void in her life that no amount of palace luxuries could fill. The sorrow she felt was deep, yet she bore it with grace, trying not to let it shadow the love and kindness her mother had instilled in her. Life seemed to continue its gentle rhythm until her father remarried. Her stepmother, the new queen, was beautiful but cruel, consumed by vanity and envy. From the moment she entered the palace, Snow White sensed that her presence was unwelcome. She could feel the icy weight of her stepmother's gaze and the subtle venom in her words. As the years passed, Snow White's beauty blossomed, surpassing even her stepmother's own. Her hair was as dark as midnight, her skin as pale as freshly fallen snow, and her lips red as the ripest rose. But while she flourished in innocence and goodness, the queen's jealousy grew into a raging fire. She could not endure that anyone, especially Snow White, might outshine her. The queen's envy turned into obsession, and she began plotting the downfall of the girl she should have nurtured as a daughter. One fateful day, the queen, consulting her magic mirror, demanded the cruel truth, "Mirror, mirror, on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" The mirror's response shattered the queen's fragile composure. "Queen, you are fair, it is true, but Snow White is fairer than you." Enraged, the queen's heart darkened, and from that moment, Snow White's life became a perilous journey through fear and sorrow. The queen's plans grew more sinister, sending huntsmen to carry out her wicked desires. Yet, despite the terror looming over her, Snow White's heart remained pure and unyielding. She fled into the forest, guided by instinct and the hope of finding sanctuary, though the pain of betrayal and the sting of rejection weighed heavily upon her spirit. The forest, though wild and mysterious, became her refuge. She wandered among towering trees and whispering leaves, listening to the gentle hum of nature that seemed to soothe her wounded soul. Yet loneliness pressed upon her like a cold shadow. Snow White had known love and warmth in her life, but now she was surrounded by silence, save for the rustling of leaves and the distant songs of birds. Her tears fell freely, each one a tiny prism reflecting her heartbreak, but they also became a testament to